BRAINY presents 8 reasons why you feel disconnected from everyone. Feeling disconnected can be one of the loneliest experiences. You're surrounded by people, yet something is off, like you're not fully part of it all. It's frustrating, even confusing. Why does this happen? Is it you, them, or something else? In this video, we'll explore the most common reasons why you might feel disconnected from everyone around you. By understanding these things, you can start addressing the root cause and take steps to reconnect. Number 1. Emotional exhaustion. When you're emotionally exhausted, connection becomes a struggle. Stress, burnout, or trauma leaves you drained. You don't have the energy to engage deeply with others, even if you want to. Instead, you find yourself withdrawing or just going through the motions in relationships. Emotional exhaustion also numbs your ability to feel joy or empathy, 2 key components of connection. It's not that you don't care, you're running on empty. To fix this, you absolutely have to prioritize rest and self-care. Give yourself permission to recharge and set boundaries where needed. Once you address your emotional fatigue, being with others will start to become more fulfilling again. Number 2. Unprocessed emotional pain. Unresolved emotional pain can act like an invisible barrier. If you're experiencing betrayal, rejection, or abandonment, those wounds can leave you hesitant to trust others. Even if you're not consciously aware of it, past hurts can shape how you approach relationships today. You may be holding back, fearing that you'll be hurt again, or you keep people at a distance to protect yourself. But this protection usually comes at the cost of genuine connections. Healing starts with acknowledging your pain and seeking ways to process it. And that can be done through journaling, therapy, or honest conversations with people you trust. Number 3. Lack of shared interests. Relating to others often hinges on common ground. When it feels like you don't have much in common with those around you, conversations seem forced and relationships lack depth. Now, this doesn't mean that you're unlikable. You're having a hard time finding your tribe. Without shared passions or values, building meaningful bonds becomes more challenging. The good news? There are countless communities out there, both online and offline, where you can meet like-minded people. So explore hobbies, join groups, or attend events that align with your interests. Shared experiences create natural opportunities for authentic connections. Number 4. Mental health challenges. Mental health struggles can make it hard to interact with others. Anxiety, for instance, might make you second-guess every word, while depression can zap your motivation. And social phobia? It stops you from engaging altogether. These challenges are tough, but they don't have to define your relationships. Small steps like reaching out to a supportive friend, seeking therapy, or finding mental health resources can help you regain confidence in your relationships. Remember, you're human, and these challenges are more common than you think. Number 5. Unmet emotional needs. We all need to feel valued, understood, and supported in relationships. When these needs go unmet, disconnection tends to follow. If conversations with friends or loved ones are surface level or one-sided, it gives the sense that you're not being seen or heard. Inevitably, this ends in frustration or withdrawal. That's why it's important to communicate your emotional needs clearly. While not everyone will meet them perfectly, people who care about you will at least try. And don't forget to reciprocate. Relationships thrive when both parties are valued. Building deeper connections requires vulnerability and mutual effort. Number 6. Perfectionism in relationships. Expecting perfection in your relationships is a recipe for disappointment. No one and no relationship is flawless. When you focus on what's wrong or missing, you overlook the value of what's right in front of you. For example, you might expect constant validation or harmony, and when reality doesn't match that ideal, you pull away. Letting go of perfectionism starts with embracing the idea that imperfection is normal. Focus on the strengths of your relationships rather than their shortcomings. Learn to navigate disagreements or misunderstandings with patience and compassion. Number 7. Over-reliance on technology. Technology is great, but too much of it can make you feel more disconnected than ever. Texts and likes aren't the same as real conversations. If you're relying on screens to stay connected, it's easy to feel like something's missing. And that's because there is something missing. Face-to-face interactions have depth and nuance that digital communication can't replicate. So make an effort to unplug, call a friend instead of texting, or meet up in person whenever possible. Real in-the-moment connection is irreplaceable, and prioritizing it can make all the difference. Number 8. Changing priorities. As you grow and evolve, your priorities shift. Maybe it's your lifestyle, goals, or values. There's definitely been change, and the people you used to connect with just don't fit as well anymore. And that's not a bad thing. It's a natural part of life, but it can create a sense of disconnect until you adjust. Take this as an opportunity to seek out people who align with the person you are now. It's okay to outgrow some connections if it means making space for new, more fulfilling ones. When it comes down to it, feeling disconnected isn't a permanent state. It's a signal that something needs attention. Maybe it's time to reassess your priorities, invest in self-care, or work on your communication. Progress starts with small, meaningful changes. Which of these reasons felt most relevant to you? What's one action you can take today to move forward? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, to learn more about many other interesting topics, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.